From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here. Getting the nod on the mound, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Aaron Judge stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Conforto, long run. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Cody Bellinger in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Judge leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering is downstairs. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. 2 down. The relay throw. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Not many hitters go up there looking for an 0-0 breaking ball, but a good way for the pitcher to get ahead in the count.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes the Judge around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. in the box now. No balls and a strike. Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. Swing and a miss. Yamamoto with the strikeout. Back here at Chavez Ravine, and starting for the Yankees, the right-hander Gerrit Cole.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Way out front for strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 1 away. So now it's Freddie Freeman. First pitch, not close.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, and let it travel.
Yep. Foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. That one the other way, and foul ball. And here it comes. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Two down, bases empty. Now it's the second baseman. Pitch is in there. That's strike one. Cole, more than 100 career wins on the mound. A former first-round pick back in 2011.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Two outs, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Back here in LA, second inning set to go. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Yamamoto back to work. Foul ball there. Righty delivers. Hit hard on the ground to short. Betts whips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. And it's fouled away.
Boog, I don't think anyone was shocked when Yamamoto signed with Los Angeles. He joins a long list of pitchers who signed with the Dodgers out of Japan, following in the footsteps of Hideo Nomo, Hiroki Kuroda, and Kenta Maeda.
2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now up is the Yankees DH, Ben Rice. Tap foul at the plate. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
2 outs. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. Hard hit left side. They take the force out, and that is the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, stepping in the long ball threat, Max Muncy. The pitch. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's Mookie Betts. Singh, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. There's a strike.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And Mookie takes. And there's a ball.
Boom, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. In there at the knees. 0-1. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Dominguez sizing this one up. Catch for the out. Will Smith to the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2 is the count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Now at the plate, Austin Wells. The pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
I'm so glad Yamamoto made the move to Major League Baseball. He's one of the most decorated pitchers to come out of Japan and finished his Nippon professional baseball career in style.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Facing elimination and pitching in Game 6 of the Japan series, Yamamoto pitched a complete game with 14 strikeouts and broke the series strikeout record held by Yu Darvish. What a way to go out.
Throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Judge takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Judge comes up empty there.
1-1.
Check swing called strike. Yeah, the count 1-2. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next offering misses. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out in a heater. Two down, base is empty. There comes Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And ball 1. That one ripped. And in one hops the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
On the ground. Oh, nice play. Nicely done for the out. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Michael Conforto. The wind of the pitch. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. Bellinger in position. Hauls it in. And there's one away. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Out towards right center field. Bellinger sizes this one up. Hauls it in. 2 away. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Struck out swinging his first time. That one down the line. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. As we go to the top of the 4th, Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. The pitch. Just
Oh, that's just
missed.
out.
Chisholm, a former All-Star, 27 years old, and he was born in the Bahamas. Outside low, ball 2.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And no one can get there. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Next to hit, Anthony Volpe delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Ball.
This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Nobody out, runner at first. The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, these Yankees do a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
He goes down looking. So up next, Jason Dominguez. Chisholm leads off first with 1 away. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. In now is the Yankees DH, Ben Rice. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Hard hit right side. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready to go, bottom 4. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Number 6 swings through it for strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Check swing went around. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
2 strikes.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2. Next offering is outside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
And ball 4 to aboard.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
Muncy in the box now. Takes strike 1.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
Line drive. Could be extra bases. 1 run's in.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Betts stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Muncy stands at second with no outs. And foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And now Teoscar Hernandez fly to left his first time. Right through there for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Popped up. Wells has a beat on it. Makes the grab. 2 down. The batter now will be Will Smith. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. Misses outside. Ball 1.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
He's got it. That is the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning, and here is Oswaldo Cabrera. Yamamoto back to work.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. You know, these Yankees, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
And takes low for ball 1. Way high.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Edman makes the grab. 1 down. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 2 in this one. And that is downstairs. 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And another ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Up the middle, and that one handled. Gets the catcher by a step.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And ball 1 to Judge.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Just missed. Fastball gets the inside corner at the knees. Next offering is down low.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Bellinger up to hit.
Center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Fastball is outside.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Judge off of first with 2 away. Kicks and deals. And a swing and a bouncer, foul of first. That missed by a lot. And now it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it. Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Beck settles underneath it. And that's the third out. Back here in LA, and here is Michael Conforto. Here comes a pitch. And that one is downstairs. Ball one.
Counts 1-0.
The wind of the pitch. Climb the ladder with that fastball. 1-2.
2 strikes.
In the air, right field. Judge is there. And there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Tommy Edman at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Edge of the zone for a strike. 3-1. Right-hander kicks, deals, gets a piece, and stays alive. Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
And the righty deals. Runner on the go. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. One out, the runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. That one finds the zone. 2-2 now. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. That's out number 2. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 1 for 2. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Next offering upstairs.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Man at second. That's through there for a strike.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's
dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and that leaves him with runners at first and third after a tricky play. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's the second baseman. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Edman, the runner at third. Freeman on at first with 2 down. That one inside. 3-1. Bounce to the left side. Cabrera. They get the force, and that will end the inning. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. The pitch. Right down to shoot. Strike one.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. The shortstop takes the ball. And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
And that one upstairs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. So 2 down now, and here is Jason Dominguez. Clips the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Bottom of the inning. Leading off, Max Muncy. And a pitch. Missed with a changeup. And that is ball 1. Just missed.
Ball 3.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there, and as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
Swing and a miss. And the count is filled up.
3-2.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Here's Mookie Betts. A strikeout and a walk. Off the mark there. 1-0. Way inside. There's a strike to Mookie.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
There's a swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
Got him swinging. 2 outs, base is empty. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one's in there, 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Nope. That's
outside low, and it's a ball and a strike. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Now just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Alex Vesia.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And a pitch. Rice in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. That's a little bit low.
2-0.
Up the middle, lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. No throw, and he reaches safely. No outs, runner at first. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. Fastball gets the corner at the knees.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
0-1 down. And fouled off with a single base runner because of all the power. They are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. The 0-2. Now one missed.
2 straight.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Fastball is outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Comes a 2-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 in this one. And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike. Ground ball to first, could be 2. To Betts at second for 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. And we're back. And up to the plate is Will Smith. The pitch. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So
Tim Hill into the game.
just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And here is Michael Conforto. Hit hard, that gets through. Headed for the plate. The throw in, but it's offline. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
And now the lefty in the air, right field. Judge makes the grab, 1 away. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Hill, a tall lefty, 200 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back. Out of here! And they boost their lead. It's 5-1. Next to the dish is Freddie. That's out to center field. Bellinger makes the grab. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the second baseman.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Ground ball, left side. That ends the frame. Back here at Chavez Ravine. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. As the lefty gets to work. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count. Then you can play around a little bit more as they get that experience.
That one catches the corner for a strike. The Yankees looking to rally. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. One down, here comes Cody Bellinger. That one not close. Ball one. Up the middle. Throws to first in time, and Bellinger is out. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike two.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
The flip to the pitcher covering, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Mark Leiter Jr.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
That's a ball.
Muncy at the plate now. That's ball
Ball
one.
one, no strikes.
That one in the dirt. Two balls, no strikes.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Late with the swing there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The wind and the pitch. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out. One down, base is empty. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Gloves it on the dive from his knees. The throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Look at the commitment to make the play down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-1. Right side, hard hit. Sends it to first, and Hernandez is out. Inning over. So coming into the game now on defense, Miguel Rojas. He's the new third baseman. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Anthony Banda.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And here it comes. Chisholm at the plate and takes high there. That's outside, and that's ball 2. Swings over the top of that one.
2-1.
Next pitch misses. 3-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field.
Now batting.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Chisholm aboard here at first with nobody out. Missed with a changeup. Now 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Up and in, and the count is even 2-2. And a pitch. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To Betts at second for 1. How about that double play? So they're down to their final out. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First pitch misses. There's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Next pitch is downstairs. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
The Yankees down to their final strike. Two down, nobody on. Got it! And that's the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
5-1 is how it ends. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.